Hey there, fellow wet shavers. Brian with the Wet Shave Experience. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm laughing because I just kicked my wife out of the bathroom, which is not really funny, but it's kind of funny. Anyways, she's not normally up quite, well, I shouldn't say up quite as early, but not normally getting ready at the same time as me very often. But it is Tuesday and she does have a longer work day. Plus she's got a dental appointment this morning. So anyways, after much debate, she decided to go to the other bathroom, which is fortunate for me. But thanks for tuning in. Today we are using First Canadian Shave. So we are continuing the BBS Live First Canadian Shave theme week. So this is the Satsumo. This is, scent notes on this are pretty simple. It's Satsumo orange and oriental spice. I can't figure out what spices those are actually. I am using actually, this is a Gillette Fatboy, and it's in pretty good condition. I actually picked this up from Neil at the Heritage Collection. He was doing some den cleaning and I picked this up. So everything works and everything is in working order. This is an adjustable razor. I've got a first use Nasset blade in there. I cleaned it up and sanitized it last night, and so we should be ready to go. So this has, that you can see there is where your setting needs to be, or tells you what number you should be on. So I'm on number 3. This goes all the way to 9. Everything clicks in order. The doors work perfectly, and it opens and shuts, and it's in pretty good condition. So I might at some point consider getting it replated. I think it'll be a good candidate for replating. And I'm using my no-name brush. I have no idea who this is from. I traded for this and Tristan did not either. We are all lathered up in the Evans Pottery bowl. And welcome to those of you that are new to the channel. We've hit 404. I still gotta do my 400 subscriber giveaway video, so look for that coming soon. But if you're new, welcome. Thanks for joining. If you've been here a while, again, thanks for the continued support. Really appreciate it. If you're watching for the first time, please consider subscribing below. And if you like the video at all, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that too. So we will get lathered up and get started. And I gotta grab my towel. I got one kid up already. So we'll see if we can get through the shave kidless. The label's a little worse for the wear. So I picked this up from the razor company. And again, great customer service. Jason messaged me, said, hey, I got good news and bad news. Good news is I have it. Bad news is the label's messed up. So apparently several labels, something must have happened in shipping from First Canadian to the razor company. And a bunch of the labels got messed up. So he gave me the option of whether I wanted it or not. If I did want it, did he want me to send it, or did he want me to have him hold on to it, because he is getting some new labels from Randy at First Canadian, and is going to be replacing all those labels, and he offered to ship the label to me or mail the label to me when he got the label. So I just opted to go ahead and take the soap because I was interested in using it. I didn't know that First Canadian Shave Week was coming, but fortuitously, I went ahead and said, go ahead and send it. And then he's gonna mail me the labels. By the way, that little spot that I got yesterday is a little bigger than I was expecting. So I still got a red spot, little nick on there. So we'll be a little careful in the mustache area. So I'm going to start with a 3. I typically, so those are you that are new to the channel, just a couple of things. First of all, my beard growth is not particularly dense, nor is my hair particularly thick. So I don't need real super sharp cutting aggressive razors to get through my beard growth. Typically, I prefer more mild razors. I don't prefer a lot of blade feel or a lot of blade gap. I can get away with, like on the Carve, I'm a B or C plate guy. On the Rockwell, I'm a 3 or 4 plate guy. So just kind of give you an idea of where my preferences lie with razors at this point. So I'm going to start with the 3. blade looks aligned in here and everything else, so let's give this a go. And the date code on this, I think, was an E3, which I meant to look that up. I can't remember if that's a 58 or a 59. I'll have to go back and check that. Very, very smooth on the 3-plate. Almost zero blade feel at all. Very, very mild. Oh, I can hear my daughter out there having a fit for some reason. So this week we are taking the kids on a little trip. My daughter out there, we have a surprise. So, but we're going to Great Wolf Lodge. So we're leaving Thursday morning and going till Saturday. So Thursday and Friday night. It's up in Washington. It's about 3.5 hours away from us. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what she's upset about. But this is shaving super, super smooth. So the angle is easy to find. This is my first vintage razor. I borrowed a Gillette Slim from Ken, Shave 326, quite a while ago that he sent me to use. And I just used it for a few times and then I sent it back to him. But man, this is really, really smooth. I'm actually quite impressed. Very forgiving on the blade angle against the face. Kind of has a wide blade angle window, if you will. And there we go. All right, I didn't get all the soap, DK. I saw your live the other day, by the way. I was watching DK's live. He did, well, it wasn't live when I was watching it, but he was talking about when you shave, do you get all the soap off? And he was saying that he's watching other shavers and they don't get all the soap off, it bothers him. Pet peeve, I guess. But anyways. By the way, if you haven't checked out Justin, the Red Island Shavers channel, I think he's approaching 500. I haven't looked in the last few days, but I'll link his channel below. So if he hasn't hit 500 yet, give him a look. It's one of our Canadian brothers, part of the Canadian Mafia, which they've now started their own Instagram live, by the way, the Canadian Mafia. So they're going on, I think I haven't caught one yet because it's on Wednesdays and it's hard for me to catch both BBS Live and the Canadian Mafia show, just because for me on the West Coast, those shows are like starting right when I'm getting home from work and gotta get the kids dinner and everything else. Hi, sweetheart.
I just need to get something.
Okay, are you upset about something?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you upset about?
I want hairspray.
You want hairspray?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where Mommy's hairspray is.
I'll just look.
Okay. All right, why don't you go ahead and look? I'm doing my video, okay?
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so they're hard for me to catch just because I'm getting home from work. I gotta get the kids dinner. Everybody wants my attention. And it's hard to just come home and just say, I'm gonna zone out for a couple hours. I got lucky on the last BBS. Close the door behind you, okay?
Okay.
All right. And the first one I won was like right in the beginning, and then the next one I actually was putting my son to bed and he was playing, and I tuned in for like literally a few minutes and I happened to win again. So it just was both luck and timing. But anyways, I haven't checked out the Canadian Mafia show yet. I'll link that Instagram if you haven't checked them out. But I think it's a similar format to melon Nate's, although I don't know if it's as long, but at some point I will catch one of them. Let's talk about this scent as we go against the grain here, or across the grain, excuse me, for pass 2. Again, it's simply Satsumo orange and spice, and I definitely get the orange, but it is definitely not, I don't know if I'm just underhydrated, why I'm not picking up all that soap. There we go. See if I can pick up all the soap for you, DK. I should have dialed this up, really. There we go, getting all the soap. Spot right there. Very careful right there, my nick right there. And anyways, definitely get the orange, but it's not a punch in your face orange. So on my neck, on my second pass, I go almost what some might consider against the grain, but I have hairs that grow in funky directions in this area of my neck. So I've kind of just adapted my shave to it. Anyways, it's not a punch in your face orange. To me, if I'm being honest about scent, I don't know that it's a scent for me. It's a little too much spice for me. And I feel like, and I don't know what spices are in it because it doesn't tell you which spices are used. It just says Oriental spices. But for me, I get like a cinnamony vibe, and I don't mind cinnamon if it's way, way in the background, buried there, like Declarations, Massacre of the Innocents or something like that. But it's a little too much for me. So I wish I knew what spices were in there to tell you what I'm kind of picking up, but that's what I get out of the soap anyways. I mean, I put the scent strength at a medium, so it's not overly strong in scent, but you know, 4, 4.5, 5. But yeah, there's just a little too much spice in there. Probably could have hydrated this a little bit more. Maybe that's why I'm leaving some soap behind. I do enjoy this soap as far as the base goes. I'm not really a base guy per se, because I believe you could really get a good shave out of just about anything you use if you're using proper technique. So I'm gonna dial this up. Hi, sweetheart, did you want to come in? Okay, close the door behind you. One of the things when you're using an adjustable razor like this, you want to kind of open the doors a little bit before you adjust it. So I'm going to dial it up to a 4, and then we'll close it back down. And we'll do the against the grain. I don't know, some people, I think, dial down when they're going on a third pass, but this is so mild that I didn't feel it'd be an issue dialing it up on the third against the grain pass, and still super mild.
Dad.
Yeah.
You're not talking like a robot.
I'm talking like a robot?
No, yeah, like, you know, like a little bit like.
You think so?
Not glitching, but talking a little bit like that.
Okay, I'll try not to glitch too much. All right.
On my iPad, when I am doing something on there, I talk sometimes. To like the voice thing on Minecraft to talk to other people. It kind of like I talk like a robot too.
You talk like a robot?
Yeah. Something's weird with our internet because
maybe
every time when we try to go, sometimes it glitches or sometimes the TV, we have to wait for like an hour.
An hour? Really?
An hour.
That's a long
to get
time.
on something.
Huh. Maybe you're on the internet too much. All right. So those are new to the channel. Occasionally my kids will pop in. So sometimes they shave with me. But so this morning my daughter is up. She is 6. What's your name?
Carly.
Carly. And what grade are you in?
4th grade?
Well, what grade are you in right now?
Kindergarten?
For the next week, right? Or for this week. And then?
This is my last day.
So she's coming up. This is her last week of kindergarten.
That's
Or what there was of kindergarten anyways. She was online most of the year, as many kids probably were. Yeah, or not probably were, but were.
Dad, look it.
What do you think of this? What do you think of the smell of that one? You like the way it smells?
Yeah.
Yeah? Does it smell like cinnamon to you?
No.
No? What's this? Excuse me. What's it smell like?
Fruit punch.
Fruit punch? I don't think it smells like fruit punch. Smell it in the bowl.
Yeah, I can't smell like fruit punch.
Fruit punch. Well, there you go. Smells like fruit punch to a 6-year-old. I don't quite get the fruit punch. Man, this razor is just super smooth and easy to use. I'm just surprised and impressed. And I mean, I think it's given me a pretty darn good, almost BBS shave. We'll see.
I got them on my nose.
You got some on your nose, you do. All right, I'm gonna rinse the face and we'll get to the post. I do see an area or feel an area right in here. This neckline area is always difficult for me, or jawline, I should say. All right. So I have a sample of sterling Satsuma. There's a Satsuma. This is Satsumo. But it's got a lot less spice to me. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Some shaving cream on her nose.
Would I wipe it off that?
Here you go. Here's a towel.
Wait, I know how to do it.
Yep, you can do it that way. So anyways, I think the sterling, okay, let me finish up, okay?
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart. I'm almost done, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go get dressed for school. Mwah. Okay. Anyways, I think to me, I ended up getting Pharaoh's Dreamsicle sample too. These two smell pretty close to me. I ended up getting Pharaoh's Dreamsicle. I don't know that you would need both, but definitely a different kind of spice. Not so, I don't know. To me, it's cinnamon. I don't know what spices are in there, but all right. Let's try the splash though. Sometimes the splash smells a little differently. Thanks, by the way, for if you've hung on this far, a little longer video today. So I get more orange and a little less spice, I think, out of the splash. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is probably not one that's up my alley, to be honest with you, from a scent perspective. But I do enjoy their soap and splash quality. It's very good. But there you have it for today's shave. So folks, we'll see you soon on the channel, and thanks for tuning in today. Hope you're having a good week.